Hello and welcome to the course. I am so excited that you're here. My name is Elizabeth Roebuck Jones and I teach you to connect with your deck so you can read the tarot with ease. So, what's the secret sauce to learning the tarot? Well, it's really quite simple. It's just connecting with your deck every single day. That's all you have to do. Now, I find the best way to do that is through journaling, and it can be super, super easy. A lot of people think about journaling as this great big activity that takes hours of your time, and it really doesn't have to. It's something that I really specialize in teaching and teaching you through really simple steps you can take to record your readings, record your thoughts, and have a process that helps you to track your learning as you're learning the tarot. And this is particularly effective if you are super busy and you find it really difficult to find time to connect with your deck, to connect with your cards. You find you might go and do a tarot course, you concentrate on the deck, and then life gets in the way, and before you know it, you pick up your cards again and you think, I don't know where I'm up to. I can't remember, or I can't remember what I learned. So my process is very different. It's a process of connecting every single day, and before you know it, you will know your tarot deck. So what do you need for my course? Well, the first thing is you must have enthusiasm and a willingness to commit about 10 minutes a day. You'll get some icebreaker activities at the beginning of the course, and then for 6 weeks you'll receive an email a week, about at the same time as when you registered for the course. You'll see it come through, and I just want you to just spend that 10 minutes every week looking at your video that'll come through and the information in the email, and then doing your activities through the week, which are going to be super fun, and I can't wait to get started. So you need your enthusiasm, you need your favourite tarot deck, and you need, of course, a journal. So you need to be keeping your eye on your inbox for your emails. That's most important because that's how the course works, and everything you need to know is in there, all the links. You'll get an invitation to come across to our Facebook community. Now, I know some of you are not on Facebook that are doing this course, and that's okay, but all of our interactions happen in our Facebook group. That's where we connect and we share and we learn together. And if you want to get some feedback from me, putting posts up in the group is where I interact with everybody. So if you'd like to join us, we'd love to see you over there. So as I said, you'll receive some icebreaker activities, which are all based in the Facebook group to get you going, but you will be able to do the course just by following the videos and having a journal. It's helpful if you can have a journal that you are going to be doing the course in. So I've created a workbook for you. So if you've never had a journal before, or you really don't know where to start, or you're super busy and you just think, no, I really need some structure, I've got a journal. I've just put this into a display book, but you can do anything you like with it. And you've got just a cover page, and then I will go through this in detail as we go through the course, some extra reading and activities and things in here for you to do that'll really help you stay on track with the course. If you want to, you can just use I've got these things off shot. You can use a basic, just a lined journal. This is one I use for my business where I record everything that I'm doing. Or you might want to use one like this. This is a dotted journal. This is a Leuchtturm dot journal. And if you join me in my journaling course, I've got lots of info about all sorts of things to do with journaling. And you can see here, I've just played around, and you might recognize some of these pages of things that you've seen on my Instagram, where I've played around in my journal and come up with all sorts of different ideas in terms of teaching you the tarot. You also need to have a tarot deck. So I teach with this gorgeous yellow box, the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, and that's because Pamela Coleman Smith and Arthur Waite were the ones that put this deck together back in 1909, and what they did was they summarised all the decks that came before, because it was really hard to learn the tarot. People who put instructions together on how to read the tarot, often their descriptions of what the cards meant didn't bear any resemblance to the pictures on the cards. What the cards themselves, there wasn't really any structure to learning the tarot, and so this deck sort of revolutionized the whole process. So it really is a teaching deck. Some people really connect with it. I find I have. The colours and the symbols on there are really important for you to know if you're wanting to go on with your spiritual growth, and the tarot is a wonderful place to start if you are wanting to do that, because it sort of sits central to all the spiritual arts. So you can use the Rider-Waite-Smith, but for this course you don't have to. If you don't want to use the Rider-Waite-Smith, I mean, you might decide to use one of the, hang on, these are the right way, whoops, just drop all my cards. You might decide to use something more traditional, like this is just this is Pam's Vintage Tarot. It's an aged Rider-Waite-Smith. I've got some of the more stylised Rider-Waite-Smiths on my shelf. Or, oh, what about this one? I'm loving this one at the moment. Tattoo Tarot. It's gorgeous. And you'll find a lot of the modern decks, in fact, most of them are based on the Rider-Waite-Smith. The images are just different. And if you feel that you connect more with a more contemporary deck, go for it. You can use whatever deck you like in this course. And of course, you basically just need to have that commitment to connecting in every day. Now, if you find that you fall behind in the course, don't worry, because you can just re-enroll and do the course over again. You don't have to be locked into, oh no, the course is finishing, the Facebook group's closing, the posts are disappearing, I won't be able to do the course again and I'll be on my own. If you find that halfway through something happens and you get distracted, I want you to just re-enroll, start again, because good habits, they take time to establish. So the course is 6 weeks. It encompasses more than 30 days. And we know it takes at least 30 days for a good habit to be put in place. And my hope is that everything that you're going to learn in the course, because you're going to be learning all my tips and tricks that keep tarot front and center in my life, my hope is that as you go through the course, you will be setting up those really good habits to keep your tarot learning progressing along. I can't wait to start working with you. Watch your inbox for the icebreaker activities, because they're the activities that'll really get you started. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.